What's up, you guys? It is Agile here, and we are back in, or actually, I should say back. We are in Pax Romana, so Anno 117 Pax Romana here, and we're going to be doing the demo here, a live demo. So basically, when we start a new game here, we can pick between Latium here, or we can pick between Albion, and I've done some Latium stuff here. It went fine. I'm not going to say I'm the best builder in the world. I'm new to Anno series here, so if you guys want to give me great tips, would be fantastic in the comments down below. But with that, we're going to jump into Albion here and set sail. So yeah, so like I said, I am new to the Anno series. So any tips or tricks that you guys have? I'm more of an RTS player, I guess, but I'd like to kind of branch into this area as well here. So this again is the live demo.
By decree of the Emperor, you've been sent to Albion, the Empire's northernmost frontier, a land of mist, myth, and mud. Far from the marble streets of the Roman Empire, you'll find a world unlike any you've known. The locals wear trousers instead of togas, drink beer instead of wine, and prefer their alderman to you, a Roman governor. And yet, this mysterious place holds great promise. You will always be a Roman, so you can either govern like one or be a sympathetic leader, but a leader you must be. You can drain the marshes, lay down stone roads, and bring a touch of Roman comfort to these distant shores. Or you can embrace the local ways with bardic halls and mysterious deities. The land may be unfamiliar, of some the people unyielding, but the legacy you built here could echo through the Empire. So welcome to Albion. Your story begins here.
All right, perfect. A little bit of weird static there with the audio, so hopefully that doesn't translate through. But yeah, so basically to start off here, we've got different things that we can build here.
Vital to the continued
so they're going to give us a little bit of instructions here. So we have quests here. So they want a woodcutter. So we should probably actually grab that. And a woodcutter essentially...
We should station the woodcutter in a forest near our trading post.
Something like this. Looks great. And then we actually want a sawmill. I probably shouldn't have thrown it that close, but
trading post and
we'll put it right there. I want to turn my camera a bit here. And then we've got to connect everything via roads here. So we'll go ahead and grab this road. And we're going to bring it down here. I think that's going to... Is that going to bring me over straight? Oh, pretty close. And then we'll bring this straight down here like so. Bring that over to there. Alright, so of course we are losing money up here. This is our overall money that we have. So now we need to build a water residence here. I believe that's how you say it, is water. So I think what we're going to actually go ahead and do then is... What do I want to build this exactly here per se? We'll place one right here. We do need 10, 3, 4. Then we'll go... I think probably something like this. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 and 10. And then basically I'll just take some roads here and I will connect these. So maybe not the most optimal way to build, I'm sure, but as I said, this is it's like my second game here, so so now we do need roads to come up. So we'll go ahead and grab roads here. Move them up like this. Alright, so now we kind of got roads. Maybe not the best roads. I think I was a little bit more optimal in my previous play, but that's alright. Alright, so now we need a reach. So we need food here. Which would be under, or I guess a warehouse would probably also be helpful, but let's see here. Where's our, oh yeah, we gotta click on this and then provide some food. So now we can go two ways here. So we have cockles here, which are essentially like mussels. And then we also have eels here, which I think we're gonna go with cockles here. as well to build first, because I think they're a little easier to actually do here. Am I building that? I want to build a cockle picker. There we go. I thought it had to be by water. Alright, so now we have that. And keep in mind, too, that it's not unlimited building here. So the more that we have placed down, the higher our maintenance costs will go up. So, so we need to reach 100% of the food needs for water residents. Is it waters or waiters? I don't know. I think it's waters. These guys are missing goods, but they're working on it here. Look at them chop in here. All the further I can zoom in, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and take our boat here. We're just gonna go do a little bit of exploring, I think, here. Send him down this way. Oops.
Moving there now.
With our boat. Don't want him to get caught by pirates and such. Of course, we also do have the eel grabber here, but like I said, I don't want to get too crazy with building yet. Because it costs us maintenance, so we're going to go in the hole. Although I did go really crazy with Latium, and I basically just started to break even when I was getting to the end of the demo here, so. Here you can see my citizens all walking. We have a healthy plus 26 for workforce here, so we can actually go ahead and grab probably another. That's going to take away from that.
Have sighted new land.
I don't know where I want to put this exactly. Something like that wouldn't be too terrible. And we'll go ahead and grab roads here.
If you get one more chicken, your grand will have your head.
There you go. Alright, more money gone, but we are bringing up food here, which is nice. And it says residents or other parties may seek an audience with you, select them to interact with them, so.
Us wayward souls want guiding.
Alright, a waiter passes you, straining under a heavy basket of eels. He looks wearily at your Roman clothes, uncertain at the sight of a toga, just as you are at the sight of his pants. Despite his burden, he stops and hails you as his governor. How do you respond to him? 400 denarii. We will wish him well here.
It's your song, Ward of the Fenland.
Alright, what does this guy
Something
want
for
here?
your consideration, Eri.
Yeah, so marshes. So some buildings can only be built in the marshes. Marshes are limited space. A few buildings like the warehouse can be built on solid ground or in the marshes. Wooden roads can only connect to marsh buildings at specific points. The orientation of the building is important. Okay. It's a little bit more challenge building here with the marshes than there is in Latium, the way it seems. Just kind of building where you please. We are getting a healthy amount of food. I wasn't used to the pace of this game, and so I went really overboard in Latium with the buildings, and I racked up a heavy debt. But anyway,
Something for your consideration, Eri.
this is basically just talking about the needs. So essentially here we have the needs of the people, and we're meeting the quota here for most of our stuff. So we have no quests available currently, not for a time being, that is. So there is actually a island right here. And I'm not entirely sure. There is a way to actually purchase said islands. I'm not entirely sure how to do that though, so. Of course there are also AI players about, so. We could go ahead and build the eels, I suppose, but.
A winkle among your cockles is a gift from the sea.
Because we don't have enough waiters yet, so we could go ahead and actually construct more houses here if I can get out of this screen. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, that's not what I wanted either. I want to not be in this screen. There we go. Thank you. All right. So we could copy and paste this stuff here. I think I'm going to go more organic this time.
New land.
Build up a healthy population here. And now we can actually unlock either the Bard's Hearth or the market. So the market isn't just there to feed and swap horses. It's the only place to meet for miles around. Or the Bard's Hearth here, which is a place, a fireside community where songs, stories, and news are shared at the governor's expense. So we're going to go with the market here
Public
first.
services should be erected close to residences
And
in order to meet
we'll
people's needs.
We'll build the market right here at the end of the street. My perfectionism wants to kick in there to make it even, but it's not really working, so... Alright, so now we have a market down. So public service needs are going up here, which is good. We're still losing 108 here per turn, or 107. But our market should start bringing in some money as well here, so it's +1 here, I believe, per thing affected. Yeah, we did find another little island down here.
Something for your consideration.
Each need that you fulfill per resident increases different attributes. Of course, it tells us what they are right there. And we can skip that stuff. Our boat is still sailing there. Yeah, so we do need more waiters as well here. Is it waters or waiters? I don't know. I'm probably saying it wrong, sorry. We should be gathering a good amount of wood here. We can actually do is throw down a warehouse as well here. And help store things up. Which is helpful for gathering more materials. Again, increases our maintenance costs though. We'll actually put down a few more houses here, and I think this time it doesn't seem like we can put much in there. We can't get a road in between there, I don't believe, and they're not really connected, so we'll leave one space in between this time. There, and I don't believe they're going to be connected to a road. Oh, maybe they are. Nope,
Our
they're not.
scouts have sighted new land.
There we go. Now we should be gaining quite a few new residents here. Should go up over time here as well. This should be affecting, yep, everything in sight. Yeah, it's 12 maintenance costs for that. Of course, it increases population and happiness, but still. Alright, so now we can pick between reed shoes or tunics. So painstakingly woven from the straighter stalks, these shoes keep most of the foot rot away, which increases health and then money income. And tunics, a tunic a tunic in Rome is a tunic in far-flung of Albion. Its value as a covering is plain to all. Okay, so it increases money, which would be nice. Health would also be nice. But we'll go with... So the tunics have basically 2 production lines here. Reeds, I believe you have to actually be in the marsh for that. So let's go ahead and grab a hemp farm here first. And we're going to go ahead and, I think, place a hemp farm. Let's keep building towards the marsh here, right? So this is very heavily wooded here, too. Actually, I wouldn't mind putting a hemp farm right over here. Something just like this. Leave a little space in between there. We grab this little area over here. Can I... Oh, my bad.
Come on to my benno reeking of fish.
Alright. And we can go ahead and grab this and plant a hemp farm here. A nice rectangular formation. Grab our road here, and we'll bring our road down. Actually, probably go a nice diagonal like line there, not to affect the woodcutter there. Jeez, can't talk tonight.
Consideration, Ari.
Yep. And so then we're gonna actually need a spinner as well here. So we'll go ahead and put our spinner should probably be pretty close to this over here. We can place it right here. Good. Very good. So yes, it will cost money to maintain that as well, but it's also going to provide us with nice money. So we have to upgrade a residence as well here.
See this Alva wriggle, little beauty.
It needs some clothes here. So eventually when we get a little bit more clothes built up here, we'll be able to upgrade our residence here, which will be nice to unlock the next set of buildings. There's another island here.
Awaiting your command.
Too sure what happens if I sail up to said island. You can also create trade routes and stuff with them too here. There are AI players around the map as well.
Shall be done.
It doesn't look like we can really do much with it right now. I'm not... Oh, we could... Okay. You can actually build here. I'm not entirely sure what it takes. Oh, it takes a lot of gold is what it takes.
Watch, we wait.
Alright, so he's gotta sail it up there, basically. Pretty cool. Alright, let's look at our villagers' needs here. Everything's looking good. The only thing we need right now is fabric, so the tunics. So they should be working on it here, 40%. We're actually almost breaking even here, which is good. And I think we'll actually speed it up just a bit here so that we can get more in from this demo than what we would if we didn't speed it up. Yeah, we're still waiting here. Might be the first set they'll go in here.
Something for your consideration, Eri.
So you can upgrade residents to follow the Roman culture template, or instead allow the local culture to develop. Each culture has its own unique needs. You can mix different cultures in your city or focus entirely on the one you prefer. Different characters might react to you differently depending on how much you Romanize a province. Alright. Yeah, so we are now going to be making tunics here. There, they're pumping them out. Which is great for us. Speed it up just a tad more here. We're actually making pretty good money here. Go back to normal speed. And now we can upgrade our residence. Alright, so now we can make a choice here. So Romano-Celts. Romano-Celts are focused on economy and research. Mercators and nobles live in larger cities and reshape the environment to their advantage by draining marshes and building aqueducts. So that's kind of like your Romanization here. Then we have Celts themselves here, which Celts venerate local... Oh, so your smiths and eldermen live in small communities and gather the produce of the wetlands and forests that surround them. I don't know which one I want to go with. So boosted attribute belief or boosted attribute knowledge. I think we're gonna go Romano-Celt on this one.
Looking forward to doing business with you, Gov.
Alright, so hopefully that's the right decision there. I was gonna go full Celt here, but you know what? We're gonna go Roman here. Alright, so we need to produce 3 tiles, and basically what that means is we can unlock the Mercators here, which Mercators allow us to make either bread or sausages. So 1 increases happiness, which we're doing fine with, I think.
Essential in demonstrating your
So I think we'll do
island.
probably bread would be my guess here. Let's see, what are the production chains? So we got wheat farms, donkey mills, bakeries, and then we need charcoal burners or sausages. Make a pig farm, which lowers our health. An herb garden. So we got 3, 4, 3, 4, so they're the same. So I think first we'll probably need to get our production actually going here a little bit. So we need a charcoal burner. which does require trees, and it does increase fire risk, which is why it's lowering all that, and health. So we don't want any of that by us. So we're gonna probably just place it out here in the middle of nowhere. And then we'll run a road all the way from that to... Oop, what happened there? Down to there. And then, so we'll be getting charcoal going. Of course, we need to be producing tiles as well here, which is our next quest. So we needed the charcoal burner for that. Then we also need a mud dryer here. So our mud needs to actually go somewhere where we can gather mud, right? So either somewhere like, I know like on Latium there's a river you can gather it up from. Looks like the marshlands here you can actually gather it from, so we'll go ahead and I do want to turn this a little bit here. Oh, then up. There we go. Something like that. Alright. And we're going to have to run a road all the way from right here. All the way back over to here. Buy money. And connect that. And we're going to need a warehouse back here. Which we'll probably actually just put right there, right? This one also needs a warehouse, so with stuff being so far away here, of course, it's a little bit of a problem for us, but and then we'll make the actual tiler. Something just like that. Did I not connect this one correctly here? There we go. So now we should be producing tiles and charcoal. They're gonna have to drive a little ways, but that's the way it is. So now we have things like the city watch here. So we can do things like vigiles, which fights fires in your city, costs maintenance. We have the custodies, which watch over your city, like the police. And we have the Medici here, which fights illnesses in your city. So right now we have fire risks and a health risk, but not too crazy yet. It's not terrible yet, so. And we should have an okay workforce. We're not negative or anything on our population workforce up here. All right. Yeah, and then our boat's over here just chilling.
Governor.
All right. And of course, these things do cost maintenance here. We're still in the negative, which is a little unfortunate. But what we can actually do is go ahead and build a farm here, which is, it will cost us.
I did not think they would find me in among the weeds of my garden.
Here's one of the AI.
Ithacus Tarragonus Taurus, at your service.
I think I'll actually put a wheat farm over here.
What's the crack?
Place it down. Right there. We actually need tiles for that wheat farm to be built. It should be coming along here. Go ahead and speed things up. There we go. Now we can go ahead and build that wheat farm. Not sure why we needed tiles for that, but we did. And then, of course, we've got a donkey mill here, which we'll need the higher up citizens for. Put the donkey mill right next to it here. So we're gonna need 3 more tiles here.
Watcha. Hard at work here, don't you worry.
Shall we,
This is one of the AIs here.
Shall you be? Let us start well together. I myself have few needs, but come to me for anything.
Let's extend a
The
respectful
blade
greeting.
wiped clean.
So he is right up here, and we can actually click on
Peace
his
and
lighthouse,
protection is what these
and then we can
people
get
crave.
contracts. So deliveries, collects. So that gives us all basically money here. And then there's perils too. So I'm not really sure how dangerous that would actually be. Do we have any tiles yet? We have 1 tile. How many do we need again for our mill here? We need 3. Yeah, we need 3. So we're probably gonna have to build another. Yeah, we'll probably build another mud dryer here. Just, let's increase our expenditure, right? Oh, yeah. Alright, so we have 2 out of 3 tiles now. Let's speed it up just a bit. Yeah, so what it's basically telling me is it wants me to...
Of course, you must be the new governor. You're welcome to drop in at the hill fort of the capital. I'm Manx, their chief.
Hello, Mr. Manx. I would like to get this off my screen here. Be gone. There we go. So it's basically telling us we can build a villa here now as well, which takes 5 tiles and a bunch of wood.
Governor. Part of being a good governor is learning how to deal with rivals.
I don't really see him as a rival. He seemed pretty friendly to us, actually. So let's go ahead and speed this up a bit again. There we go. Now we've got enough to build the actual donkey mill here, or we should. Why did it say that? I don't want the villa. I want a donkey mill. Huh. I'm not sure where that just disappeared to. I thought we had 3. But perhaps not. We'll speed up just a touch here again.
Your city is growing, and the chance of an incident with it. Build institutions to better deal.
Thank you. We're good. Yeah, so to get rid of these screens or whatever, you have to click on the same button again. A little bit crazy, but what is taking the tiles so long, man? Let's speed her up again. There we go. Alright, let's build a donkey mill. Now we have a shortage of workers, so we'll go ahead and upgrade. So now we can choose either
It's fine garb, this tunic. Let's not get mud on me now.
romanicized. Is that right? Jeez, I cannot talk tonight. Or Celtic residents, so we'll go with Roman again here to keep it uniform. We're still short some here, which should come up over time as well. It's getting dark out now. Okay, insufficient workforce, we know that. I'll go ahead and grab one more here. Upgrade
Golden
them.
arrow, straight and true. Keep on soaring.
Reputation went up for us.
Don't be going to market for a friendly horse.
Alright, now we should have enough for our workforce here.
A few more hands would come in handy.
We should anyway. Have to do one more perhaps. Okay, now they want... Oh, they're missing goods. Okay, so they're missing their wheat. So needy, these people. But now we can actually grab a bakery here. So it increases our fire hazard, but it does increase our expenditure as well, or our income, I should say. So place that down right there, too. And yeah, we're back up to 105 for loss here, but we do need more tiles as well. Actually, probably increase our wood cutting capacity as well here. There we go. Let's just throw that negative income into the moon, right? All right, let's speed her up a little bit here again. We need 3 tiles, essentially, what we're looking for here. It wants us to build a governor's villa, but first we're going to get the bakery down to get our income coming in a little better. There we go. Now we can build the bakery.
Shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
And we're going to have to upgrade and build more houses too. Let's go ahead and upgrade here.
Watcha. Get your miscellaneous gubbins. Best market for gubbins in these parts, I tell ya.
Alright, we'll slow it back down here. We're still actually short one. Now we'll probably need to build some sort of a fire hazard, or a fire safety, I should say. Which we can place right here. And that's gonna, of course, take tiles, wouldn't you know it? We are starting to rack up a little bit there of a fire hazard, so... And they're missing goods, actually, here, so... Gonna move on here, people. Time's wasted. So once our bakery's up and running here, we should make a pretty penny off of that. We are going as fast as we can with the time as well here. Missing charcoal, it says. There we go. So yeah, so our bakery's up here, so we're not quite breaking even yet, but we should be getting close. We need 5 for the visual aids here, I believe is what it was. We're up to 4 now. And 5. So now we can go ahead and build our Vigilés City Watch. Perfect. Okay, diplomatic relations. Does he have something to say?
By Jove, the governor, as I live and breathe.
Okay, what does he want? I don't know if he really wants anything or what, but anyways. So now our fire hazard should have went down. We're short workforce here though, as well, so let's go ahead and get some more houses being built here. I think this time we'll actually build them like this. I'm sure some of you are screaming at me right now because of my... I'm not min-maxing or anything. I don't know how, guys. I'm not good, okay? Alright, so now our waiter workforce should be going... Or water. I don't know how you say it. Our workforce should be going in the right direction here. The next thing they want us to actually build is the governor's villa here, which does take quite a bit of wood and some...
Safer to place your villa as far from the coast as possible, Ere, should you wish to avoid raiding barbarians.
They will place it there eventually. Need a lot more wood, a lot more tiles. What does this mean? Not enough cultivation area available.
Too much clutter.
Okay, so we can actually do here. This is a woodcutter here. We can go ahead and move this right over here next to this road. There we go. Now they can be cutting more wood for us. Yeah, we're losing 35 now, which is not horrible, also not good. We want it to be in the positives, of course. So our city status just increased to level 2, small town, which is great for us. Would like to bring our fire hazard down, but man, we can't really afford it currently. And we can't do any of the military buildings here yet. A little unfortunate, but this is just a demo after all, so. They're taking their sweet time. And it would be nice, like, if I could say, come in here and grab another market or whatever, but they're already used up, so it doesn't really help me at all. So we're kind of making what we make, right? Now, if we do need money in a desperate situation, we could always do some quests as well.
Have you need of us?
But we're not that bad off yet, so go ahead and fast forward here a little bit. We're bringing in some more materials. I almost have enough tiles here, but
You must be the governor. My name is Lycia Ma. Lycia means glowing clouds, like the ones you see in the desert at dawn. What is yours?
okay, let's go into diplomacy here. We're at peace, which is good.
What a
Click on
pleasure
her
to
there.
meet you.
Let's extend a polite greeting.
Lycia Ma. Father's a silk merchant. You simply must join us for dinner sometime.
Okay,
Our scouts have sighted new land.
new land. We almost have enough to build our villa now.
Possibilities.
We're getting close here. We're short workers again. Should take wood. I want to build that villa. And we need one more wood. And there we go.
Always drive your own guards before someone else does it.
There are
right.
2 gentlemen here to see you. Unless, that is, I am seeing double.
I'm not sure who's hooping and hollering there, but
I await your instruction.
the Roman Imperium is keen to support its governors. Funds were put forward to hire you an aide called Julius Lupus. However, there must have been some bureaucratic misunderstanding because there are 2 Julii standing before you. Identical twins. Question is, who would make a better aide? So let's speak to Brutus here. Brutus effects on hire. Nearby warehouse require 50% workforce and have 10% increased loading speed. Or Gaius, who nearby warehouses require 50% upkeep costs and have 10% increased loading speed. I think we'll go with Gaius. The upkeep
Consider it
costs.
done,
So
Eddie.
we'll go in here, click on that, and then we can go ahead and select the actual specialist here.
Business is your business, Buller.
And we are short on the workforce here. Pretty substantially short, actually. Well, we'll go ahead and place some more residences down here. Watch our money go bye-bye. Make a little plaza right there.
50 acre, maybe more.
Alright, somehow we are full output storage. Oh, our one woodcutter is not going fast enough. There we go. Alright, so now let's go ahead and come in and do our city watch. We have a pretty high fire hazard still. Which I don't know where it's coming from. If it's from down here or what. I could actually go with a Medici here. 16 maintenance costs though, which is a bit unfortunate, as we are still bleeding money. Let me know in the comments down below how to fix that problem. I suppose if we... Yeah, so if we put down other buildings such as this here, we'll generate money. Probably the same with, yeah, the reed shoes here, which we could actually probably branch into here. So our reed gatherer here can go right here. And then he can go ahead and he can build his little reed patch back here. It actually needs quite a bit of space. Why can we not connect that? Construction material missing. Oh, we need wood. Okay. I gotcha. So to build the actual roads on the marshes, you need wood. So another component that makes it a little more challenging. There we go. We just gained some. Perfect. So now we've got a actual reed gatherer. Now we need a shoe weaver here, which, if I'm not mistaken, should generate us quite a bit of income, which we can actually place right there. So we need wood again. We're always short wood, right? It looks like we might actually need another sawmill here, which we can go ahead and place down right here. We're short on workers again, which means we need more houses. Plan out some more houses here.
Sometimes I see the branches move without a breeze.
All right. So once we get some more wood here, yeah, we should be able to start building. Oops, I didn't want to still be in the grab mode here. Get off my screen. We'll have to connect these via road here. Actually, we'll go right in the middle here. Like that. Speed this up for more wood here. Alright, let's speed it up even more. Just to build up some wood. We got some tiles built up now, which is good, but we definitely need the wood. We have a labor shortage here. Alright, so now we should be a little closer here. I think we might need one more here. There we go. Alright. And then once we have one more wood, we'll be able to build this shoe weaver. So our city status just increased to small town again. And if we actually go into research here, we have knowledge missing, but we have to build the special building here. Should be this one here, but we don't have enough mercators yet, so. Problem is we're taking so much for our basic population here. We can go ahead and upgrade some of them, but we're gonna be losing out then on population too, so. Alright. We need the wood. Where's the wood, man? We're getting quite a few people walking around now, though, which is good. Take a look at our population's needs here. Wheat, we're at, yeah, we're doing fine here. Wood is what we're really short on. Which is like, do I build another woodcutter? Really? I mean, I guess, right? Alright, so now we're short on people again. Build some more houses over here, which we're getting quite a bit of wood now, but there we go. That should also boost our income. Now we're actually making income here. So again, the more houses you have around this stuff, the more money it's going to produce here, which is great. Let's actually build houses right here. Like that. I'll grab a road. Bring a road up here, such as this. Alright, there we go. So now we actually have a healthy population here. I mean, oh, what? This guy's not connected to the road? Aren't you right next to the road, man? There we go. How is this one connected to the road, but that one wasn't? Alright. Full output storage there. So good. So we actually have enough wood coming in now. I actually kind of like the way this town is starting to shape up a little bit here. Let's go ahead and keep upgrading our
There's good eating on
homes
cockles,
here.
and not just for crabs. Got my own reedies, keep my feet dry.
Because we need
Before tunics are just the hair on my chest.
100 of those. Wow, that's a lot.
Love a horse on market day.
Let's try to upgrade it to
so
Celtic
fine.
residence. Oh, we can't. I suppose it's because we went with the other option. Let's keep upgrading here a little bit. Alright, so now for sausages. It'd be kind of nice to get some sausages down as well. We need a pig farm for that, which is going to make everybody unhappy because it's stinky. Oh, so stinky. Guess let's just keep our agricultural stuff this way. Got a huge radius. A little unfortunate. Alright, then they need a pigsty here. Like that. Then we'll need a herb garden. Here, which herbs... Oh, increase everything here. I'm not sure, does this... If I place it right here, does it require... It does require a flax field. Actually, a pretty large flax field at that. Well, that's fine, we've got space here. Perfect. And then we'll actually build a sausoleum here, which for sausage. Where do we want to put that here? So increases fire, but also gives us more moolah. We'll go probably right next to it right here. Just have to really be careful of fires here. This, of course, needs a road to the pig farm back here. Which we'll put in there. And I don't want to do all straight roads. I want to have some curves, you know. We need the basic housing again here. Apparently we'll never have enough of that. Let's burn through all of our wood here. Oh, I'm placing those too far away, aren't I? And our forestry is disappearing here. And we are making quite a bit of wood now, so houses are probably a priority here as well. In fact, why don't we just go ahead and grab this. Go ahead and place it right over here. grab a road here. Road. Can I bring it just straight up? Not really. So bring it down here like this. Bring it like that. So there we go. That should be producing wood again. What is this? Missing goods. Sausoleum, yes. We do need more workers here, which of course we're going to continue to place them here. Let's go ahead and get rid of this road. By nature. We're making a pretty good chunk of change right now, which is fantastic for us.
You here to see how the sausage is made?
Alright, now we actually have some sausage on its way right here, the way it looks. We should be getting enough charcoal as well here. Yeah, doesn't take too much charcoal.
One of your cities is at risk of a great fire.
Oh boy, we are at risk of a great fire. Pause here for a second. We need more vigiles for sure. Okay, that should help us quite a bit. We're actually gonna put a vigiles over here too. Don't have enough materials though. Need one more wood. All right, but that should start going down quite a bit. Oh, I wasn't watching that. I'm so excited about the sausages. All right, now we can't quite build that yet. I thought we were pumping out a lot of wood here, but so far our citizens are well behaved, which is good. Come on. There we go. Now it should go down a substantial amount. All right, and we can actually keep upgrading some of this here because we have a surplus of workers. Oh, we need wood. Come on, men. Oh, no warehouse in range. Oh, boy. That's not a warehouse. This is a warehouse. Sure. Why not? Let's place one there. Alright, now we can go ahead and upgrade this. With our shoe weaver here. Are we not getting close? I feel like we're not even there yet. Alright, but we're bringing in a very good amount of money here. 181 coins. Which is fantastic. And there we go. We've hit 100 now. So now we can either get the Grammaticus or the Phantom. Grammaticus with the reading of poetry and philosophy comes the real risk of becoming overly clever. Or the Phantom here, which has a religious structure of the provinces. The Phantom accepts all sacrifices. Like, I think let's do the Grammaticus first here. Yeah, we can. Oh, and we can't even build a Phantom yet, but the Grammaticus we most certainly can. I'm not entirely sure. We could place it right back here. That would be a good little spot for it. And it is going to require more wood. Imagine that, right? Let's speed up here so we get more wood. We have a labor shortage again. Ugh. We always have a labor shortage. Alright, that should help us out some. Alright, we need the wood, people. Ah, there we go. Growing municipia. Huh. A growing municipal, basically. Civic research is now available. So basically we have a tech tree here. A large tech tree at that. That we can unlock different things in it here. Which obviously, like, I don't know, like we can do some military stuff here. Slingers, encampment. But obviously economic is probably more important at this point in our game. So what do we all have here? Actually, I think we're going to go with the market focus. I've done this before. It increases the market range here, which increases our money per se. So we'll start researching here. Obviously, we have 6 a minute here. That's where our focus comes in, or our, whatever you want to say, our intelligence level. We should have enough for this now.
Research to progress. Research any specific discovery and reap the benefit.
I think we are we not?
There are many discoveries one can research. Economic, civic, military. Choose wisely.
Trading post improvements. Takes 33 minutes, so it's not going to happen. Anyway. We do have plenty of wood now again here with it on triple speed. And we'll build up that force there. And I think our people are actually doing just fine right now. He's a little more closed, I suppose, but otherwise we're doing all right for about everything here. Herbs could be a little more. All right. So we do have a little bit of a fire risk here again. Which is a bit unfortunate here. I don't know how we have such a fire risk without that many buildings around, right? Kind of crazy actually, but anyways, let's go ahead and go with a Custodes here. We have the money that we can spend. We'll place it, I don't know. Actually place it up here. That'll cover a good portion. And our health is actually not terrible, so we're at least in the positives for health, so that's good. Yeah, I mean, our city's coming along nicely here. I actually really like the plan of this. And if you guys do enjoy this game, I am hoping that you guys do like it, because I am enjoying it a lot, and I'd like to feature it on the channel here when it actually comes out. I believe it's in November, it's when it's coming out. I've already pre-purchased it and everything here so that we can play it. So if you guys do want to see it, please let me know by hitting the like button there. That lets me know that essentially you guys are interested in it. Because, you know, it's not just a city builder. Obviously, we're just doing a city builder now. But there is, of course, the whole military side of things as well. Over here that we can get into if you want to see the tech tree here. It's large. So there is the whole military side of things here. You know, we have all different kinds of units, which is fantastic. And yeah, I do want to keep playing it here. What does this mean? Too many transporters loading delayed. Oh. Because eventually, you know, there's battles, and I believe there's maybe sea combat as well. Don't quote me on that one. But yeah, then you can actually go and like take over the islands or have people invade you or blah, blah, blah. So we will have some of the RTS aspect in this as well here. And that also goes for Mana Lords, guys. If you guys do want to see me play Mana Lords, I'm really liking Mana Lords at the time as well here. I like the mixing of the city builder and the RTS aspect of it, so we can kind of build our own stuff, and if our city has something go poorly with it, it's because of our own design, which is kind of fun, you know, consequences, so. I think we've pretty much completed most of that in the demo. I mean, if we were really fast at it, I've seen people who have gotten a lot of early access. Obviously, we're not a big enough channel to really get a lot of the early access stuff yet. Eventually, I'm hoping to, but once we do, then maybe we can be, you know, like some of those other big channels that have gotten lots of hours to play with a preview package already, but unfortunately, that's just not us yet, so it'll come in time, right? That's why I always ask you guys, you know, smash that like button, and of course, subscribe to the channel too, because we need to get more subscribers to be able to get more exclusive content like that. So it's all a snowball effect, you know. I think this looks really good, actually. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm just going to take a quick screenshot here of all of this. That's why it's paused right now. There you go. Took a quick screenshot of this for the thumbnail. But the reason that I did that is because our timer is just about to run out up here. So this is a demo. I don't agree with the timer. They should have a cap on technology or something like that rather than a timer. I think that would be much better. But yeah, it is what it is, right? And we do actually have militia forces here too that we could call out. They do cost money, but we can go ahead and call them out here. See what they do.
Auxilia to the fray.
There they are. Look at those auxilia. Oh, and there it goes. So
Your first soldiers think they're ready. I dare say the beginning of a mighty legion?
yeah. So congratulations, Governor. You reached the end of the demo. We hope you enjoyed the first glance at Anno 117 Pax Romana. Until we meet again. Then we pretty much click end demo here, and
Your
yeah.
first steps led you to the sun-soaked shores of Latium or the misty wilds of Albion. Your rule has begun. You've chosen your path, guided by Roman discipline or shaped by a new respect for the unfamiliar. But for now, Governor, your journey pauses. Your people await your return, and on November 13th, 2025, your story continues in Anno 117 Pax Romana.
There you go. That is, of course, that is the demo there from Anno 117 Pax Romana, which, of course, there it says November 13th. So, yeah, so when that time frame comes around there, if you guys do want to see it, I will definitely put it on the channel for sure. And I mean, I really enjoy it so far, and I think it's a fantastic game so far, and really, hopefully, a bastion for Ubisoft in the long term. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I really appreciate you guys watching here, and we will catch you in the next one.